No small thing, no. We are waiting for the result. Waiting the SOP now. Waiting the SOP. Is it not high time they should call this result? Let everybody know where they are. How you all doing? How you all doing? How you all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. As I welcome you, welcome the next person. How will you welcome the next person is to hit the share button, okay? If I welcome you, you welcome the next person. How will you welcome the next person is to hit the share button, all right? Hit the share button as you come in to welcome others. Or you hit the like button. When you hit the likes button, Facebook will notify others that we are live and direct. I welcome you this evening. My name is Loiter. Of course, if this is your first time to be on this page, you're welcome in our midst. You know, they say, what elderly person sits at home and see? What elderly person sit down and be seen? If a child climb a tree, he will not see it. And that's can be translated. It can be translated this way. What people who have traveled, a traveler, what a traveler can see, somebody who is at home, who never travel at all, will never see it. It is all about life. Do you understand me? It is all about life. When people travel, they gain more experience. They meet people. They interact with people. Their sense of belonging begin to open. They begin to see things they never saw when they were back home. That is some of us for you. See, the reason why most of us travel abroad is not only to make money, no, is to acquire knowledge and, more, in fact, and see more things the way they are. And when you begin to tell people back home, this is how things should be done, this is the way it should be done, you become their enemy. You see, most of us barge into different platforms telling you, you should not waste your time yesterday. You should never waste your time yesterday, because to validate Nigeria is a suicide mission. To validate Nigeria is a suicide mission. It cannot happen. A new Nigeria cannot happen. Where? How? How will it happen? Who want to give you a new Nigeria? A new Nigeria how? From which constitution? Who is going to bring it? Most of us make so many enemies. Please, if Facebook remove you, you come back. Okay? If Facebook remove you, you come back. Facebook remove you, you come back. Please hit the share button. Hit the like button as we move. We move with speed. No time, no time, no time. Because we that like to say it raw, speak it raw, no matter who it affects, we carry so much enemy within us. Somebody like me, I don't like political correctness. I don't like political correctness. I don't like to see the truth. I begin to bend it. In the case of mayor, carry it. No. I say it raw. I say it raw. No matter who it may affect. All right? Now, you see, we do not hate anybody. I repeat, we don't hate anybody. None of the candidates of this presidential election is hated by me or by anybody. But we are just saying that none of them can give you that new Nigeria you yearn for. None of it, not Peter Obi, not Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not Atiku Abubakar can give you a new Nigeria that you all are looking for. Look at it from this perspective. A new Nigeria with the same constitution, with the same 1999 constitution. How? Because we all know that constitution is the foundation of a country. The same way, if you want to build your house, you just need to dig the ground 3 feet open. You dig the ground 3 feet open, 3 feet, and begin to lay a block. All right? That is the same way a constitution is. A constitution is the foundation of every country. You see, but the 1999 constitution is nothing to write home about. It's not a good constitution for the people. And there has been a call to change that constitution, but to no avail. And Nigerians don't know what that constitution is. A constitution that a divisional police in your locality. You see that police station in your locality, in your village, or in your environs, in your city or local government. If it is a good constitution, the DPO in charge of those police stations is supposed to be someone from the local government, someone who understands the terrain of the locality, someone who speaks the language. If it is a constitution that is working for you, it is if 1999 constitution is a constitution that was meant for you, that police station in your village, in your community, in your local government, the DPO in charge of that police station should be someone, an indigene of that place, because the indigene understand every terrain. He understand the in and out of the local government or the community. He speaks the language. He can interact with the people, and the people will understand him. But when you bring Adamu from Zamfara to be in charge of a divisional police station in Owerri, in Mbise, in Aba, he cannot walk the way he's supposed to walk. He would depend on information he gathered from his men. Do you understand me? Because this person coming from far place don't speak the language, he don't understand the law. But according to the constitution, he must be in charge of your police station. This is the constitution we are talking about. And you are looking for a Messiah to turn these things around within 8 years. And after that, what happens? Now, I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. Please pay attention. Pay good attention. If ear is one to listen, it refuses. When the head will be louder off, it goes alongside with it. Listen to this.
Now, well, it's not even about destroying itself. This is the height of deceit I've ever seen that Anega has done. Forget, they told us that beavers. I was directly in charge of the beavers. I wanted to just be at the forefront to see the end of this thing, all this thing that they're making out and doing this. Let me see how this election will. Because me, I know this country. They will manipulate it. Trying to transmit results since yesterday. As the result is coming in, we try to transmit, but they just shut down network. We cannot do anything. We can't even export the number of accredited voters. We can't even do anything. Till like maybe around 11 p.m. or so. That last night before the.
Is it clear? Is it coming out clear? Is it clear enough? Can you hear it? If you cannot hear it, just write at the comment section. If you can hear it very loud and clear, write at the comment section, okay? I just want you to hear this very clearly. This is one of the people, the conductors of this election. This guy that is speaking now is one of them. You understand me? Listen to what he has to say.
I'll say, okay, that if the thing is not going offline, that's even after they went from the result from the field, they went and still manipulated at the ANEC this thing, RAL center. Still manipulated all those results. All those things that will be won. I have all the results I can forward to you, but we did not win anything again. I'm telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But if to say
you are not done with this country. Oga, you are not done with this country.
For the greater Nigeria, I don't see this is the height of it. I can't. Honestly, maybe to doesn't see when I to travel out, or maybe they divide the country, that's all. But if you say have confidence or say this thing for this country, lie.
Which country are you saying they should divide? Nigeria. No, you are not going to divide Nigeria. And you are going nowhere. You say you are going to travel out because you have seen the manipulation in this election, right? You have seen the manipulation in this election that what's left now is to divide the country. You see, all of you that is shouting for this one Nigeria will come back in shame. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. All of you, you say you want to travel. You are not traveling anywhere. You are not traveling anywhere.
Then after manipulating all those results, all those things that will be won. I have all the results I can forward to you, but we did not win anything again. I'm telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But if to say you are fighting for the greater Nigeria, I don't see this is the height of it. I can't.
Is the voice audible enough? I don't know why people are not. I say if the voice is not audible enough, write it at the comment section. If the voice is audible enough, if the voice is coming out, write it at the comment section. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm playing it for you to hear, not for me to hear. Okay? I'm playing it for you to hear. So if you are not hearing it, just write it at the comment section. And if you are hearing it, still write at the comment section so that I will know that the voice is coming out clear.
To be won. I have all the results I can forward to you, but we did not win anything again. I'm telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But if to say you are fighting for the greater Nigeria, I don't see this is the height of it. I can't. Honestly, maybe doesn't see when I to travel out, or maybe they divide the country, that's all. But if you say have confidence or say this thing for this country, lie. Then after they finish manipulating, they now ask us to transmit manipulated results. I can't do it. I can't transmit all those manipulated results. I had to leave. I told them I'm leaving this morning. Go see through itself. They say, okay, that I should just transmit offline. You know, offline, nobody will see it. At least just to show that we have transmitted. But it's just within the ANEC profile. You can't, nobody can see it online. After manipulating the result, they asked me I should transmit. After I'm not transmitting anything, I'm not transmitting one thing. Let them just do anything they want to do. I just leave the beavers and I'm going home now. I'm going home now. They're finished. But I have those ones both the original ones and those on that. So just forget this country. There's nothing. Forget INEC. INEC is not independent. They say they will transmit results. They will do. They didn't transmit nothing. Shut down the network. Everything. Since I used to see this morning, nothing. You can't transmit anything. You now say, okay, this morning I should just leave the beavers and go home. See now. So I can't. I mean, just forget this country. I beg. Forget it. It's not worth it. The stress is not worth fighting for at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I need that you will have confidence. Okay, anyhow, at least this particular one, they will do it. So I say, okay, let me see the end of this thing. Nothing. Forget. Since on Friday, been on the field, sleepless nights, walking up and down. See now. So just forget the country. Forget. They have done what they want to do. Forget it. As the result is coming, everybody want run in secret.
Ugo Buzu Ochake. mad people everywhere. Ugobuzo Chake, you guys can bear me witness and bear most of us witness that we spoke, but they did not listen. They say we are mad. How can we be abroad and telling them not to go and vote? How can we be abroad and telling them not to go and vote? That we are the enemy. And we are telling you, what we see. How can you compare people abroad? Although there are people here in abroad that are still foolish to think that Nigeria will be good. That still think that Nigeria somehow one day will be a better place. So not everybody living abroad have sense or common sense or foresight to foresee things before it happens. You know, I told you, bring 10 Joe Biden, President of America, 10, put in Aso Rock, all of them be presidents. They cannot transform Nigeria to be a better place for the inhabitants. The foundation is faulty. The foundation is faulty. And when we say this, we are not saying this to entice anybody. We are not saying this to put confusion. I am saying this because I know what I know. And if most of you know what I know, you will even shout more than me. Think about it. Think about it. Do you know how many Nigerians die on the desert while trying to cross to Libya? A year. Do you know how many Nigerians die in the desert, Sahara Desert, while trying to cross to Libya? Why are they fleeing? Why are they running from that country? Why are they running and why are they dying like flies in the desert? Do you know what is desert? Desert has 60 degrees of sun. Rain does not fall in deserts. Is it Sahara Desert? They call it Sahara Desert. From year to year, from January to December, rain does not fall in deserts. It is always sun. The way sun rises in the morning, the same way it settles in the evening. Do you understand me? 60 degrees, 70 degrees, it is not meant for human being. If you encounter the kind of sun that shine in the Sahara Desert, if you stay in that sun for 1 hour, blood will be gushing out from your nose. Blood will be coming out from your nose. If you are not strong, you can faint. Nigerians youth die in that desert. Do you know how many that died in Libya alone, that will be killed by criminals in Libya? Do you know how many Nigerians who died in Libya? Do you know how many Nigerians died in Mediterranean Sea while trying to cross to Italy? Do you know what caused it? It is the bad leadership. It is the bad government. And nobody can change that. As long as it favors them, as long as it works for their favor, as long as we make them rich, they don't care about you. That is what we have been saying. That is what we are saying. That there is nobody is coming to give you a new Nigeria. Do you understand that? Please hit the share button. Share the broadcast, please. Hit the share button, please. Share the broadcast. If Facebook remove you, you come back. Facebook does not like truth. If you are raw, if you are saying it raw, the way I'm saying it now, you are enemy of Facebook. They will begin to remove people that are listening to you. That is what they do. And I keep telling Facebook, you see this thing you are doing, if you like, shut this account down, I will open another one. And I keep and start where I stopped. That's what I promised Facebook. If you like, close this account, shut this page down. Facebook, if you like, shut this Facebook down, this page, shut it down, close it. I will open another page and I will bounce back and I will start, I will keep hitting hard. I will, where I stopped or where you stopped me. If Facebook remove you, come back. I'm here. Hit the share button, share the broadcast, or hit the likes button. We move with speed. You see, the hope of Nigerians now hang in the balance, right? Who is going to win the election? Is it Ahmed Tinubu? Is it Atiku? Is it Obedience? Is it P2B? Obidati? Nigerian, those who participate in the selection, their hope will now hang in the balance. What if your supposedly candidates did not win? What will happen? Ask yourself. If Peter Obi did not win, what will you do? If your candidate is Atiku and Atiku fell, what will you do? If your candidate is Tinubu and Tinubu fell, what will you do as a person, as an individual? You see, we know these people. We know what will happen. They will fail, whoever they want to fail. They ask you to go to courts. If you're not comfortable with the results, go to courts. When you go to court, who are you going to meet in the court? A Fulani judge who has already know what is going on. He will manipulate it and give it back to the person they want. What will happen? What are you going to do? The next thing you say, that's how God wants it. That is not how God wants it. You must rise up as a human being and do something, because nothing will work unless you do the work. Nothing will work unless you do the work. We that believe in the freedom of Biafra, we will keep pushing, we will keep pursuing this freedom until we get it. For those who are just coming in, I will play it. I will play this voice once again. Listen to one of the electorate official, not INEC official, but electorate official. One of the people that conducted this selection. I don't call it election because Africa does not do election. They do selection. They select who they want. The leaders select who they want to join them in the leading class, not ruling class. You people make mistake by calling these people ruling class. Ruling class. Not leading class. Not leading class. Ruling class. They select who they want to join them in the ruling class. So I call it selection, not election. Do you understand me? So now, listen to this guy. Listen to him. He's one of them.
Never caught it now. Well, it's not even about destroying itself. This is the height of the seats I've ever seen the Anega zone. Forget, they told us that Beavers, I was directly in charge of the Beavers. I wanted to just be at the forefront to see the...
He was directly in charge of the Beavers. This guy speaking now, is directly in charge of the Beavers. Now listen to what happened.
Of this thing, all this thing that they're making out and doing this, let me see how this election will. Because me, I know this country, they will manipulate it. Trying to transmit results. Since yesterday, as the result is coming in, we try to transmit, but they just shut down network. We cannot do anything.
INEC blatantly shut down the network. They shut down the server. Since yesterday, this guy speaking now says he is directly in charge of the device. But since yesterday, INEC blatantly shut down the server, the system. Listen.
You can't even export the number of accredited voters. You can't even do anything. See, like maybe around 11 p.m. or so. That last night before they now say, okay, that if the since the thing is not going offline, that's even after they went from the result from the field, they went and still manipulated at the ANEC this thing, RAL center. Still manipulated all those results. All those places that will be won. I have all the results I can forward to you. Obi did not win anything again.
All those polling units that Obi, Peter Obi won, Obi did not win anything again. They destroy the results. INEC themselves. This guy speaking says he is directly in charge of the device. Device is that, you know now, I don't need to explain that. But INEC shut down the server, the system. Eh? All those places Obi won, all the whole units Peter Obi won, they destroy it. Peter Obi did not win again. This person is telling you that Peter Obi did not win again. All those places you saw on Facebook, people were counting 1, 2, 3, 4. They counted the result and Peter Obi won. Right? Those polling units, all of you witnessed it on Facebook. Peter Obi, after they shut the server down, now after they shut the server down, Peter Obi did not win again. Listen, this person you are listening to is the person in charge of the device.
Of accredited voters, I can't even do anything. See, like maybe around 11 p.m. or so. That last night before they now say, okay, that if since the thing is not going offline, that's even after they went from the result from the field, they went and still manipulated at the ANEC this thing, RAL center. Still manipulated all those results. All those places that will be won. I have all the results I can forward to you. Obi did not win anything again. I'm telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But if to say
he said that he is done with this country, with Nigeria. The only thing that is waiting is to divide this country. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. You see, me particularly, I have activated my mental toughness. Mental toughness. There is nothing anybody can tell me there's nothing anybody can tell me or to say that will change my mind. My mind has already been made up long time ago. We are exiting Nigeria. We are leaving Nigeria in every means possible. All of you, una eye go clear. Obidati. Obidatabi. Now we una the cause. Una insult us. Una webi obidati. Articulate. Jagaban. Una insult us when we tell una say, make una no waste una time so una won't go vote. Let's focus on division. Let everybody go to their tent. Oh Israel, Nigeria is not one and can never be one. Una insult us. By this time tomorrow be Monday, abi. By this time tomorrow, una eye go clear. Listen to one of the guy that is in charge of the device. He is in charge of the device. Listen to what INEC has done. And he is saying that the only thing that left now is to divide Nigeria. But this is what we have been saying all along. Una more cause. Una never see anything. Listen.
Forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But to say you are fighting for a better Nigeria, I don't see, this is the height of it. I can't, honestly. Maybe because see when I have to travel out, somebody they divide the country, that's all.
He said, the only thing left is to divide the country. The only thing left is to divide the country. Or he will travel out. That's all. Oh my God. But before yesterday's selection, this guy, he may be one of the guys that will chop anybody who says don't vote raw. Today, he is saying he is done with this country, that nobody can change the country, that he will travel out, run away from the country. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. One Nigeria. One Nigeria. One Nigeria. Serve Nigeria and come back in shame. There is one guy who insulted me so bad because I say people should not waste their time in voting. He said, you know what he said? He said, I am a stupid man. That I must be crazy. That I must be mad for staying abroad, for staying in Europe and telling people back home not to go and vote. I said to him, look, you are in Europe, right? And you are telling people go and vote. Why don't you go home and vote? The same right you have to tell people go and vote, I also have that right to tell people don't go and vote. And I have my reasons. I have my reasons. I have my reasons. You may have your reasons. Your reason may be you want a better Nigeria. You want a better Nigeria. But I am telling you that Nigeria cannot be better. And I have the right to tell people listening to me, don't go and vote. The same way you have the right to tell people, go and vote. Don't you think so? I want you to I want you to listen to this guy.
Say have confidence or say this thing.
Listen.
Obi did not win anything again. I'm telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left is just to divide this country. That's all. But if you say you are fighting for a better Nigeria, I don't see. This is the height of it. I can't. Honestly, if to form doesn't see when I to travel out, or maybe they divide the country. That's all. But if you say have confidence or say this thing for this country, lie. Then after they finish manipulating, they now ask us to transmit manipulated results. I can't do it. I can't transmit all those manipulated results. I have to leave. I told them I'm leaving this morning. Go see to itself. They say okay, that I should just transmit offline. You know, offline nobody will see it. At least just to show that we have transmitted. But it's just within the INEC profile. You can't. Nobody can see it online. After manipulating the result, they ask me I should transmit. After I'm not transmitting anything, I'm not transmitting one thing. Let them just do anything they want to do. I just leave the beavers and I'm going home now.
They said he should translate it offline. He said no. He refused and he left and go home. He said Nigeria cannot be good again. The only thing left now is to divide the country. By this time tomorrow, one Nigeria be, you want a Nigeria be, you get Nigeria. You get what you deserve. Whatever you wish, so shall you get. Whatever you wish, so shall you have. Such is life. Whatever you want, you get it. You see, in this life, you are the results of your actions. Any result you have, any result you are getting today is a symbol of your actions.
I'm going home now. They're finished. But I have those ones, both the original ones and those on them. So just forget this country. There's nothing. Forget INEC. INEC is no independence.
No, we cannot forget this country. How can we forget Nigeria? Ha! Somebody is coming to make Nigeria to be like heaven. You are saying we should forget it. Why should we forget it? We know. No, you are in charge of divas, Abi. No, we cannot forget Nigeria. We cannot forget Nigeria. We should forget Nigeria, Abi. You are saying we should forget Nigeria. We cannot forget Nigeria. Ndi nzuzu. We should forget Nigeria.
And I'm going home now. I'm going home now. They're finished. But I have those ones, both the original ones and those on them. So just forget this country. There's nothing. Forget INEC. INEC is no independence. They say they will transmit results. They didn't transmit nothing. Shut down the network, everything. Since I used to this morning, nothing. You can't transmit anything. You now say, okay, this morning I should just leave the beavers and go home. See now. So I can't. I mean, just forget this country. I beg. Forget it. It's not worth it. This place is not worth fighting for at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think that you will have confidence. Okay, anyhow, at least this particular one, they will do it. So I say, okay, let me see the end of this thing. Nothing. Forget. Since on Friday, been on the field, sleepless nights, walking up and down. See now. So just forget the country. Forget. They have done what they want to do. Forget it.
INEC, we cannot. We are not going to take it. We're not going to tolerate it.
Hey, John Kano, KJ, Amaka Celestine, Olewe, Ugobuzi Ochake, ezigbo nwa Chineke. Na happen country allow me to laugh. Allow me to laugh in Calabari. Allow me to laugh in Calabari. I swear. Ugobuzi Ochake, please allow me to laugh in. Hey, Chineke. Zu alamli. Omuzu alamli. I'll never laugh. Oh. Wait. By this time tomorrow, when INEC is done with you, then I will come back here. I will come back here and I will laugh. Not only laugh, I will come laugh. I will laugh for 30 minutes. Then I shut the Facebook down and go back and go to sleep. Ojukwu got a trade fair. Ojukwu went to Lagos and saw what Igbo people build in trade fair, build in Alaba International. He says, Igbo, ndị nzuzu, mamane. Look at our senior brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, who they went to Kenya and kidnap, extraordinary rendition him to Nigeria without due process. They have tried him. Court has says this man is innocent. Release him. Nigeria state is still holding this man up to this moment. For over how many months? For more than 8 months. The court has says release this guy. Your own Nigerian court, your own courts, the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, says release this man, let him go. Nigerian state is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up to this moment. This is what we should be talking about, the injustice in the system. Every Igbo man should have not go out there and vote. The condition should have been release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us. Then if you want us to participate, that should have been the demand of every Southeasterner. But did you see it happen? No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not fighting for his family. He was fighting for the betterment of every Southeasterner. For the betterment of every Southeasterner. That is why he is being held in DSS dungeon right now in Abuja. This election should have been a period that all of us should have demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if you want us to participate. Did it happen? No. All of you, sorry, not all of you. Obedient. If Obi win, he will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are waiting for somebody to win and go there and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man that Nigerian court says release. That is the system we are talking about. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created Eastern Security Network in 2020. This Eastern Security Network has ensured that Fulani herdsmen are not using their cow to destroy our farmers' farm produce. When was the last time you see or you saw a farmer lamenting on top of his voice that cows has destroyed his farm? When was the last time for the past months or years, when was the last time you saw on social media a farmer posted a picture or a video of Fulani herdsmen using their cows to destroy their farms? All these things has stopped, if not 100%, but at least 90%, right? Who made it possible? It is the Eastern Security Network Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created. What do you use to pay Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today? It's Obidati. Ndị Igbo, anybody who is fighting for you, that person is just he just want to kill himself. I swear. Onye ọbụla si lena fighting for ndị Igbo. Nwanne egbu oge ifuru ọhịa. Because ndị Igbo ga-echefu gị. I don't be ndị Igbo, I know. I'm onye Igbo na. Ndị Igbo ga-echefu n'oge now. All the commanders like Ikonso, commanders that died while trying to protect our land. What you used to pay these people today is Obidati. Some say articulate. Some say Jagaban. There are some Igbo youth who are supporting Jagaban of 80 years old to come and lead you or rule you. But there is no problem. Abachos are go mind. Now we day here. I am Lord Nkendrem. We going nowhere. I am not one of those who pick up a fight and left it unfinished. From the day I made up my mind to join this freedom, I have made up my mind to fight to the finish. I did not come to fight for this Biafra independence for anybody. I have come to fight it for the freedom of myself and my children. If I'm looking forward, if I have this mindset of fighting for Ndibo, with what happened recently, what happened within this election period, I would have given up. But I will not give up because I know I'm fighting for myself. This is a fight for self. It's a fight for self. Do you understand me? So, what does that tell you? All of us heard our sister, Lisa N.J. Kano, lamenting on top of his voice, shouting, those who are living abroad, who are telling you not to go and vote are jobless. Those who live abroad telling you not to go and vote, they are jobless. They are jobless people. All these Eastern Secretariat, they are kidnappers. She was lamenting on top of her voice. Lisa N.J. Kano, our Igbo sister, saying that that the Eastern Security Network are kidnappers, that they are killers of their own people, that they are criminals. This same Eastern Security Network has done marvelously well by protecting our farmland. Today, an Igbo girl named Lisa N.J. Kano on Facebook, because of election, she called them kidnappers. These people have laid down their life to make sure our land are protected. Some of them has lost their businesses, their jobs. They have everything they have lost. They have lost everything. They have lost everything. I mean, Eastern Security Network. Most of them have lost everything. Why? Even some of them has lost, including their life. Some of them have died because the states are going after them. The state calls them non-state actors, outlaws. They are outlaws. The state are going after them. Wherever they see them, they will kill them. Why? These people are the people that protect our farmland, make sure our mothers and our fathers go to farm. Our sister called them criminals. Our sister called them kidnappers. Our sister, Lisa N.J. Kano, called them killers of their own brothers. And he called those of us who told you not to go and waste your time saying you are going to vote. She called us jobless people. Anyway, I know very well that any jobless person here in abroad, here in Europe, is better than a civil servant in Nigeria. Yes. Any jobless person, anybody living in this Europe, and he is jobless, he or she is jobless, that person is better than a civil servant in Nigeria or a business owner in Nigeria. You know why? Life is precious. Security is number one priority of every human being. Those people that are jobless here, they are secured. They can sleep with their two eyes open. Two eyes closed. They can leave their doors open and go to supermarket or go outside and come back. Nobody will enter their house. My house, since I enter this apartment, I never lock, I never go out one day, say, I'm going out, I lock the door. No, I just close it. When I jam it, I move. I don't lock it using key, enter, lock it. No. For what? Who have your time? Nobody have your time. Can that happen in Nigeria? The answer is no. Can you travel from Imo State to Anambra State or Asaba or Abia State with your mind relaxed? The answer is no. Potholes everywhere. The dilapidated roads. Fulani herdsmen, kidnappers, terrorists everywhere. If road accident don't kill you, Fulani herdsmen will catch you. But people that you call jobless in abroad, they sleep with their two eyes closed. They have security. If anything happened, they just call the police. Within 5 minutes, the police will arrive and take care of the situation. Do you have it? The answer is no. When we tell you that we need a country like this, you say you want a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria in the old bottle. Abi? In a new Nigeria with the same old bottle.
And you cannot.
I can't. I'm still manipulated at the ANEC this thing, RAL center. Still manipulated all those results. All those places that will be won. I have all the results that I forward to you. But we did not win anything again. Telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country, that's all. But if you say you are fighting for a better Nigeria, I don't see this is the height of it. I can't. Honestly, if you doesn't see when I to travel out, or maybe they divide the country, that's all. But if you say have confidence or say this thing for this country, lie. Then after they finish manipulating, they now ask us to transmit manipulated results. I can't do it. I can't transmit all those manipulated results. I had to leave. I told them I'm leaving this morning. Go see through itself. They say okay, that we should just transmit offline. You know, offline nobody will see it. At least just to show that we have transmitted. But it's just within the ANEC profile. You can't. Nobody can see it online. After manipulating the result, they ask me I should transmit. After I'm not transmitting anything. I'm not transmitting one thing. Let them just do anything they want to do. I just leave the beavers and I'm going home now. I'm going home now. They're finished. But I have those ones both the original ones and those on them. So just forget this country. There's nothing. I forget ANEC. ANEC is not independent. They say they will transmit results. They will do. They didn't transmit nothing. Shut down the network. Everything. Since I used to see this morning, nothing. You can't transmit anything. You now say okay, this morning that we should just leave the beavers and go home. See now. So I can't. I mean, just forget this country. I beg. Forget it. It's not worth it. This case is not worth fighting for at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I need that you will have confidence. Okay, anyhow, at least this particular one they will do it. So I say, okay, let me see the end of this thing. Nothing. Forget. Since on Friday, been on the field, sleepless nights, walking up and down. See now. So just forget the country. Forget. They have done what they want to do. Forget it.
I don't want to waste your time. There are much more voice notes to play, right? There are much more voice notes to play that are coming in from the people that participated, like the INEC officials. There are much voice notes to play, but I don't have time. I don't want to bore you in playing those voice notes. I just want you to relax and wait for the final results. All right, the final results will speak volume. By this time tomorrow, the final result will be out. Hopefully, the final result will be out, and somebody must be declared the winner. Mputazie here bia hengachi unu bụ ihe ọkwachere ọkụkọ ka m ga-abịa echi unu here. Ọkwa obi dati una never see anything. Chai Mumu youth who has been hypnotized. Do you know what is hypnotism? If you don't know the meaning of hypnotism, go to Google. Just draw Google. What is the meaning of hypnotism? Nigerian youth are hypnotized. What has happened in Nigeria? There is no country in this world, not even Togo, Benin Republic, not even Somalia will take it. What Nigeria has used the youth to do, no country in the world can take it. Still yet. That is why I say Nigerian youth are hypnotized. Hypnotized. You are seeing something korokoro, you cannot do anything about it. When people say something, don't do it or do it this way, you start abusing them. But when you go to the profile, of that person who is abusing you, the person did not say anything. But you that are trying to say something, at least even though it's not correct, but at least you have leave a mark. Is for people to deliberate on it and see if it is okay or not. Zoo youth, zoo, animal youth, animal kingdom youth, zoo youth, Nigerian zoo youth will come to your comment section, abuse you, rain insult on you, telling you that you don't have common sense. Some will even tell you, I think you have sense. Now I know you don't have sense. They will come to your page uninvited. They will watch what you are saying. They will drop a comment. I thought you have sense. Now I know you don't have sense. I thought you have common sense. Now I know you don't have common sense. Go back to the page of that same person, at least to see what the person has says. Maybe you can learn from him and correct your own. The person did not drop any. He have nothing to say. He or she have nothing to say. He or she have never make any video or say anything concerning the predicament of the country. But when you come out to say something, at least to drop a little view of yours, they will tell you that you don't have common sense. I thought you have sense. I'm disappointed in you. But you that are saying that you're disappointed in somebody, at least you should, at least when people go to your profile, they will learn more. But no, that is Zoo Youth for you. Please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast.
We are not going to take it. We're not going to tolerate it. And you cannot allow any Nigerian to be disenfranchised. This time around, the voices of the people is louder. I've been all night we've been watching and we've been following the trend of things, and in some of the most places where disruptions have taken place, you must go back and make sure you conduct a credible election in these places. You cannot allow yourself at this point to rob Nigerians of their credible votes. Okay. Now we've seen what is going on in Lagos. There must be the right thing done, and security agencies must be deployed to allow Nigerians to vote in parts of Kaduna, in parts of Abuja, in parts of Zamfara, in parts of Kano, and in other states. We will not allow. And every Nigerian who is hearing me right now, you must insist on your right. We must insist on our right. Our votes must count, and our vote must count. Let's stand and make sure that we protect our votes in all our polling units and defend the results that you have. Okay. This is a new Nigeria, and we must see this new Nigeria. And I admonish you right now, this early morning.
This is a new Nigeria. And we must see the new Nigeria. Hey, Chileke, la vera bere. Hey, Chileke. Oh, Chileke. No wonder Mazen Nandekano. No wonder Mazen Nandekano says, in the next life, instead of him to come back as Onyisi Oji, no kamaka ya osisi, at least osisi three. One day, ewutuya ewure nyanko ogabur. A man is saying, this man is a well-known pastor. Issa Bubua is his name. Issa Bubua is saying, this is a new Nigeria. And all of them will live to see this new Nigeria. Is it true that Y0U are capable of creating their own country? At least, Nigeria was not created by Y0U, black people. Nigeria was not created by Nigerians. Nigeria was created by Britain. Today, that Nigeria is not working. The British benefit more from Nigeria more than the citizen, the supposed citizen. Is it true that these people are incapable of creating a country to call their own instead of this one the British created for them? By force. Underline that word, by force. By force. People were killed, butchered, gagged, buried alive. Many were taken away to the foreign land during the creation of this country called Nigeria. Women were raped during the creation of this country, because from the history, we are meant to understand that it was by force. There was no agreement from all the components that make up this one Nigeria. That is why you always hear one Nigeria. One Nigeria. Is there any other country in the world that you hear the word one Germany, one Italy, one Spain, one America, one South Africa, one Togo, one Ghana? Is there any other country in the world that you hear this word one Nigeria? It is only Nigeria that are using this. This word, this phrase has been using many years ago, since Nigeria was created. Over 100 years, this phrase, one Nigeria, has always they have always used one Nigeria as a phrase when they want to mention Nigeria. One Nigeria. Because all the components are not one. Different culture, different orientation, different ideology, different dialect and languages, different, everything about Nigeria is different. Today, it is visibly seen in the system. That is why you hear one Nigeria. That is why there is nepotism. Nepotism. Tribalism. Diversity. Because the components are not one. I will leave you here. By the grace of Elohim, I will come back here tomorrow. Okay? By this time tomorrow, or before this, in fact, before this time I will be here. By the grace of God, then I will anyway, let tomorrow come. From me from here. Ugobuzo Chake and everyone that is under the sound of my voice, I say good night. Please, metwakala share button, okay? If this program touch you tonight, metwakala share button. Just touch the share button. Because Facebook has marked this page red. You cannot grow. If you like, have 20 million followers. Anybody, if people come to watch you, we will remove all of them. We will remove all of them. Imagine a page that have over 40,000 followers. When you come online, you will see 4 people watching, because Facebook has killed this page. And I say I will not create any other page. I will keep using this page. I will keep using it. Even though if I come online, one person is listening or nobody is listening to me, I will keep using it. I'm not going to create any other page. I will keep using it. That is the mental toughness I'm talking about. From me from here, it is good night.